ever since I moved to Idaho about a year and a half ago and learned that Idaho Fish and Game stocks some of their remote mountain lakes with Arctic grayling, I've started doing some backpacking to try to catch one of these. And this is the most likely place that I have found so far. It's the place I've seen people talk about the most online. So I'm really excited to see if I can't find something. I'm going to spend 2 nights up here. It's mainly a backpacking and camping trip. I tried my best to do some fishing, but when it doesn't look good or feel good, I just hang out. So come along for the ride and have a good time. This is a really small part of the creek, but that's a decent sized fish right there. And you can kind of see the dorsal fin. That right there is an Arctic grayling. That's exactly what I'm after. I don't have my pole with me. Bam. Home sweet home the next 2 nights. Whew. You can see I left my day pack and my fishing stuff here, so that way I didn't have to carry it back and forth. But what I really missed was this bug spray, although it's already running kind of low, so I'm a little worried that I might not have enough for this weekend. And well, I saw that really big Arctic grayling in the creek feeding out of the lake here. And I'm really excited to go try to catch one because I haven't gotten one yet. So I don't really feel like setting up the tent, so I'm just gonna kind of bam. All right, well, I'm gonna go fishing now. Yes, yes. Well, I kind of struck out fishing this evening. I don't know. I tried pretty much everything that I brought with me. Didn't even really get a bite other than that one Arctic grayling that I got in the creek, but you know, that one was living in the creek, so it's gonna be I guess just eating different. The bugs have just been driving me mad, so I've got the food bag up, and all I've got left is to refill my water bottle, and then I think I might retreat into the tent because I'm kind of losing my mind with how many bugs have tried flying into my ears in the last 20 minutes. So well, I couldn't help myself and I fished for just a bit longer. It's 9:30 now, and so decided it's about time to call it for the night. I I hope that the fish bite or are just a bit more aggressive in the morning, so that's why I'm hoping to get up at like 5:30 and catch some action. One thing I did forget to mention is that I have, since I'm so close to the car, I've allowed myself the luxury of my actual pillow from my bed at home, so I'm hoping tonight will be pretty cozy. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, the fish aren't even really jumping as much as they were during the middle of the day yesterday. So I've decided that while I've got energy and the sun's not really out, I might burn up the hill towards the other lake, because there's another lake up this hill just nearby. So I think I'm gonna go to that lake and see if I can catch anything. That one doesn't have any Arctic grayling at it, but it is a bigger lake and they stock it with cutthroat and rainbow trout, so seems promising enough. Well, it actually took almost no time at all. It's pretty steep, but it's really close by. It looks like they've made an actual dam on this lake, but as you can see, it's a little bit bigger than the other one, and there's just another incredible view. So I guess we'll see how the fishing is up here. Well, I'm kind of getting rained out here at the upper lake right now, so I decided I'd sit under this cool rock that I found next to the lake and write a little bit. So I've got a journal that I keep track of most of my camping trips in, and I'm a little behind the last one that I just did. I haven't entered it all, and then I've got one before that that's only half done. So I'm gonna sit down and just write in here for a little bit, catch it up, and hopefully let the weather pass. Well, I'm on my way back to the car. While I was sitting under the rock there, I thought to myself, you know, a lot of that road that I drove up here on is made of dirt, and I don't really have a off-road vehicle, so I'm a little bit worried about my ability to actually get back to the main road if I don't leave now, because if it rains a whole bunch more, that road might become too muddy for my car to handle even going down. So I know I have service at the car, so I'm bringing a small pack of things that I don't necessarily need if I decide to stay. Well, it's been a little bit since I took a video, but it's still raining a bit. It's 2:30 now, so I'm hoping the weather report doesn't screw me completely and it dies off sometime tonight and have a dry road to drive back on, or at least a not completely mudded out one. Um, there were some people came by the lake hiking through, and one guy who was fishing, and it looked like he was making videos as well. Um, and now I've just got some water boiling and have myself some top ramen for dinner. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I mean, you know, getting close to 3, but that's pretty early to be calling it a night. So I guess I might just read for the rest of the day. I'm not sure. It just went up the pipe. There it is. Look at that thing. I don't really have anything too crazy to report. It's been a while since I took a video. I took a short nap. I caught 2 more fish, a little rainbow trout and a little brook trout, both on the fly rod. And I've had a lot of bites, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong exactly. They're only hitting stuff on the top, and I've got one fly in my bag that floats a little bit. And I've had plenty of fish jump out of the water, but none of them have actually like bit it, or I haven't been able to hook into them. But it doesn't seem like many of the other people here are really catching fish either out of this lake. But I've had a couple groups pass me that came from the upper lake, and they all said great things. And one of them showed me some really good pictures. And then one of them actually gave me a lure and said that this is what I needed to use up there. So I think tomorrow morning I'm going to head to the upper lake and try my luck with that, see if I can't catch a couple of really nice looking cutthroat. But other than that, I finished my book, finished an entry in the log, and I'm just hanging out. So getting close to probably calling it bedtime here soon. Well, I'm on my way to the upper mountain now, or upper lake. Slept in a little bit meaning that I'm on the trail right now at 6. I ran the jet boil out of fuel because I didn't refill it after the last trip, so I didn't get any tea or warm oatmeal this morning. But in good spirits, I woke up in the middle of the night last night and it was fairly clear out, and so I got to look at the stars for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It was really nice. It's very low light pollution out here, super clear stars, and yeah, so I'll see you up at the lake. And we're on, finally. Doesn't feel like a very big one. It's not fight, but it's also doesn't seem like it's fighting much, so it might just be swimming in with the lure. Well, now it's fighting a bit more. All right. Well, I meant to try to grab him, but while I was grabbing him, the lure came out. It was a really nice, looked like a cutthroat, but it was jerking around so much I couldn't get a good look at the head. Not as bright red as the one that guy I was talking to yesterday showed me, but the ones up here definitely have got a very unique, cool color to them that you just don't see on like a lot of stocked fish, because I think all of these are technically stocked, but they only stock this lake with fry, so these fish have grown up their whole lives pretty much in this lake. Got another one. I think it came off. Dang it. Hey, we got one. It's not a very big one, but and we've got a little cutthroat. Just so you can see, just a little guy. I haven't really seen many fish jump, which is why I haven't really been focused much on trying to fly fish. But it would be nice if I saw him jump it a little more, if I felt like I might actually have a chance. Because there are bugs floating on the water, so it's not like there isn't food there for them to eat. Oh, that's a good one. Or at least a good fighter. Struck way harder than the last one, but it's about the same size. Just another little cutthroat. Really an active one too. Got another one. This one's also pulling pretty good, but we'll see if it's just a fighter or a biggie. See, and now look, it stopped fighting like entirely. It's just letting me reel it in. It's barely pulling at all. That's a little bigger than the last one. They always start to fight right at shore. Come on. It's a decent size. Got some nice red color to it. But I'm going home today, and as nice as it would be to have trout for dinner, I have a feeling by the time I get home I'm going to be very tired. I'm not going to want to clean it, cook it, and then clean up the mess of cooking it. So I think I'm just gonna let everything that I catch go today. Hey, another one. This one's pulling it pretty good. Oh. It's so interesting. They always fight real hard, and then about midway through, they just kind of let it pull. And then once they get into the shallow, they start fighting again. Still can't see this one. It's pulling pretty decent. I think it's probably about as big as the last one. Gonna try out some POV. If it feels like you're a little low, that's because instead of a chest mount, what I've got is my cell phone wedged into the waist belt of my day pack. So hopefully it should be a good camera angle for you, but maybe feels a little funny. I don't know. Feels funny for me, that's for sure. I gotta use my belly to make sure that it doesn't move too much. And changed up the setup a little bit because the phone fell out, and I realized it stopped recording at some point. So it's a little bit lower video quality, but if I use the front-facing camera, then I don't have a chance of my stomach pressing any buttons on it. Because I think that's what happened is I turned off the video. So fish jumped right around there. I don't think that it's probably hanging out anymore, but you never know. I should really honestly probably change flies since this one seems kind of dead. The other problem is I don't have my sunglasses, and so I can't really see through the water like you can with the polarized. Because I thought I saw a fish for a second, but now I'm thinking that I just see a rock and a shadow. Well, the fly fishing didn't really lead to any immediate results, and unfortunately I'm starting to kind of run on a time just because it is Sunday and I gotta work tomorrow. And I still have to pack up the tent and everything. Well, I've got it all packed up. Saw a couple of people who I think might have camped on the other side of the lake last night. Gave them some help finding the trail up to the upper lake. I didn't catch any more fish, so the POV videos kind of suck. I guess we'll see how they look once I'm back home on the computer. But I'm ready to call it a weekend. I screwed up the bail, as you probably will see in the videos, but then also I backcasted into a tree 3 times in a row on the fly rod after busting the bail on my rod. So I figured that was the sign that I was done fishing for the weekend. So time to head on out of here and get in the car and hope I make it down that sketchy hill. Back at the car, got myself a couple hot dogs to enjoy before I drive back down. All in all, I think it was a pretty successful weekend. I had a lot of fun. Ended up doing a lot more walking than I thought I was going to do, but it all felt like low risk and low effort because I wasn't ever too far from the car. I just did a lot of back and forths. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace. Be quiet. I'm going to test out some POV here if we can. Forgot the worms on top of the car. Well, I actually didn't forget the worms because I got back to the car and remembered that I put them in like the seat of the chair in its bag. But I did forget the toilet paper, so I've got that now. So really I'm just gunning for one more on the camera and then calling it. Oh boy, so this is an old reel, and sometimes it's reels onto the button instead of the into the actual bail. So I might have just ended the, yeah, I think I just ended the day. That sucks. Oh well.